What's up, y'all? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, I will be pulling shards because we do have the secondary Summon Rush event going on right now, where you need to pull a bunch of shards in order to get the fragments. Most people are going to stop at the 25 fragments. Others will stop at the secondary fragments so they can skip a Dungeon Divers or something else of their choosing. Or maybe you'll try to use these fragments to go into the High Mother mod fragment fusion here, which takes 10,000 years to get her. So there's that. Now, the issue with the High Mother mod that I have is that you literally need to forego an entire fragment fusion, or you need to constantly get the fusion and the extra fragments, which is very difficult, by the way, if you don't have enough resources. So it's going to take me so long just to get High Mother mod, because you also have to get RNG luck. Like, you can get super lucky and pull 20 of these chests and get like 50 fragments, or get 100 fragments, right? Or 150 fragments. But you could get super unlucky like me and pull 15, 20 chests over playing almost 6 years and literally only get 77 fragments out of 100, which is crazy. It's crazy to think about. I don't know if it's exactly 20 chests, by the way. I've pulled way over 10 chests, like probably 15, 20, around 15 or 20 chests at least at this point. Actually, more than that. Because each chest is only worth like, what? Let's see. Exchange points, 5 exchange points is 1 chest. Yeah, way more than that. I pulled hundreds of these chests at this point. So yeah, it's kind of insane how many chests you need to pull just to get High Mother mod. But either way, I will be pulling shards. It stinks because we have Champ Chase as well going on soon. And you have to get at least the 25 fragments from here. You could skip the additional 25, but you have to get the first 25 fragments, and it's 3,000. It's really irritating that they did this 1+1 event as well on top of it to try to force you to pull your ancient shards. I mean, it's great at the same time, but it's also, but if you're not going for the fusion, awesome, you can try to pull for 1+1. But if you're like me and you only have around 40 ancient shards, the ancient shards don't really amount to much in summon rushes. They only give you like 20 or 40 points each. No, 20 points each. As you can see behind me, 20 points per ancient shard. So with me pulling 40, I mean, times 10, that's 200. That's 840 points. That's it for 42 shards. 840. That's so low, right? If you think about it, that is very, very low. So I really don't want to pull my ancients, to be completely honest, because we have the Champion Chase coming up. And then you need to get the 25 fragments from Champ Chase, which is also going to probably be 3,000 points to get that one too. So I don't know. I'm cutting it close here. I'm cutting it really close here. Now, a couple of ways that you could potentially get more shards. One way, of course, is tag team. Get your ancients here in the bronze category. Get your void, and then of course get sacreds. I'm trying to save up for this sacred so I could potentially pull this during this weekend, but it would require me to spend gems in order to push further in tag team. So I could do this and try to save up for 1 sacred shard, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of gems. That's the only issue. And the summon rush is only what, 2 days? Yeah, it's only 2 days, which is pretty insane. That's frustrating, honestly. I mean, how many of you are going to be stuck or have already failed getting this fusion? I would love to know if you have started the fusion and now you can't complete it because of the summoning rush events or the Champ Chase event that's going to come up in the future, where you won't have enough shards to get it unless you spend some money. Let me know in the comments down below. But without further ado, oh, also, I will say, is for the mystery shards, I'm gone with mystery shards. I pulled about 300 roughly, 293, 300. As you can see here, 293. That was just mystery shards that I pulled. But in the previous fusion, I did pull a ton of my mysteries. I was at like 1,200. So I pulled around 800 mystery shards to try to finish that fusion and conserve some resources. But again, they do a great job at depleting your resources as much as possible by giving these constant events, these constant 1+1s, these constant infernal decks of fate, right? Where you have to summon souls from soul stones, whether it be shards or soul stones, whatever, they're trying to deplete your resources. So just be very, very mindful when it comes to, if you want to get a fusion. If you want to get a fusion, you have to save your resources. So For me, the other annoying part about it is I'm constantly having to pull primal shards or void shards outside of a 2x or like a guaranteed event because of fusions. And now that's a little bit my own fault too, because of course I could save more sacreds during 2x's where I could just skip them, or I could skip void 2x's, or I could skip ancient 2x's. So that's also a little bit of my fault. So I will keep that in mind. But if you want to save as much as possible, you need to sometimes skip 2x events, skip progressive events, skip the 1+1 events, right? If you really want tons and tons and tons of stockpiled resources. So, all right, so without further ado, I'm going to start pulling some shards. I'm going to start off with a sacred shard here. So that's already 500 points because it's a summon rush, not a champion chase. So we're going to go ahead and pull that. I really wish they added the fragment shards into this. I don't know why they don't add the fragments into this, like the fragment summons, or remnant rather. I mean, the remnants should be added into this, in my opinion. Like, they should give a point threshold for remnants. They should also give a point threshold for prism shard. So I did push for the prism shard as well. And of course, I pulled it. Maybe I should have saved it, because I could have saved it for the future prism events, but this is a pretty strong prism event too, so I will pull on this one. I mean, you've got Harima in here, you got Freya in here, Glycade's very strong. Of course, Pythion, a duplicate would be okay, but I don't really need that. Wixwell, if somebody's trying to look for a Wixwell, he's in there as well. And then Tholan Foulbeard is there too. But yeah, a bunch of good champions. Even Ostrid's good too. This guy, I don't really know much about. Dune Herald. I forget about this guy's kit. Oh, Intercept Stacks. He's decent. Accuracy on everybody and increased speed in all battles. So not bad. I mean, it'll probably just be, let's be honest, it'll probably just be an epic for me. So Sacreds, I'm just going to add that onto my sticky notes. I have now pulled 8 Sacreds with no legendary. And Prism Shards, I'm currently at, let's see, 3 Prisms pulled. So Mercy, I believe there is a Mercy here. After 20 summons, it's plus 4% per shard, and currently it is 6% chance to get a legendary. So that's not terrible, but it does take a long time to achieve that. So there's the epic. Like I said, that's not going to help towards points, but it would have pulled automatically for me anyways. So now I'm at 4 prisms pulled. The last time I pulled a legendary from prisms is June 26, 2024, which was 2 days after my birthday from last year. So let's see. Let's go ahead. We'll take a quick peek. I should be around 800 points now. Yeah, 793 points. I now want to pull... What do I want to pull? I guess I'll pull the primals. It just really sucks because I really want to pull these during the times I want to pull them. And fusions do cause you to sometimes have to pull outside of the times that you wish to pull your shards. So we're going to do a 10 pull, and they're 200 each. That's going to give me, what, 2,000 points, which is not bad. I could do voids as well and then save primals, or vice versa. Voids are 120 each. Let me think about that for a second, actually. Primals, like I said, 200 each. Pulling 10 will give me 2,000 points. And then what I could do is farm some campaign on Brutal and hope that I can get some mystery shard drops, or I could just pull a couple of voids afterwards. Voids, if I pull 10, it's only 1,200, and I would still need, 4 or 5. Could pull all voids and then try to go for Nyami. Oh, for the Sacred, I ended up going for Strategos Island. The reason why, not because he's great, like he's a good champion, but the reason why is because I wanted to hope to pull him for the Faction Guardians so I can max the High Elves out and get an additional 10 speed on Arbiter. But that's why I have him there. If not, if I wasn't worried about the Faction Guardians, I'd probably try to go for Snick Track. But yeah, that's why I put the Strategos Island there instead. For Primal Shards, also to note, I'm at 151 shards without a mythical so far. Again, 11 voids, that's going to bring me to how much? 1,200, 13, 20. And voids, I'm pretty far off of Mercy. Voids, I'm currently sitting at 42. Yeah, we're sitting pretty far off Mercy for everything still. Man, I just don't know if I want to do Voids and then save my Primals for a 2x, or Primals and then save my Voids. Preferably, I'd rather save my Primals. So if I pull 10 Voids, it'll be 1,200, plus 4 Primals, that's 2,000. And then another one of these. I think I'll just pull my Voids and just save my Primals. So let's do this. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get a Naomi. Who knows? I doubt it, but let's see what happens. Probably just going to be a bunch of rares, to be honest. That's what stinks, is it's off of a 2x, right? And not even an epic, huh? Yeah, all rares, just like I said. Just like I said. So that's 10. So we're now at 52 Voids pulled. Man, oh man. I mean, it's typical. It's usually what happens. This is usually what happens unless it's a 2x. 11 rares in a row. Void shards. Love it. So we got 11 rares in a row. Let me go ahead and change my Void Shard tracker to 53 Voids pulled now. And then for events, let's see where we're at. We're currently sitting at 2,100. So we still got a little ways to go. So I need to pull 4. If I just pull 4 primals, I'll be able to save 6 primals for the next upcoming 2x. We're going to do that. So 4 primals and go from there. If we get lucky, we get lucky. I doubt that we're going to get anything, but let's see. Let's see. A rare. 1 rare. This will be 2. Ah, another rare. Come on. At least give me a Lego. Give me a Lego. Give me Strategos. Epic. This guy's actually really good. Malekith Bloodflock. Super strong for the Knights Revenant faction wars. Alright, last one. This will be 4 primals pulled. I'll be at 155. Yeah, so 155 primals. No mythical. Last time I pulled a mythical was December 30th, 2023. Almost 2 years ago. So, very unfortunate. We're at 6 primals now left. 42 ancients. I don't really want to pull my ancients, to be honest. Only because of the champion chase upcoming, and I want to make sure I can get a shot at a bunch of epics. Now, I do have remnants. Remnants will work for this, for the champion chase. So I'll automatically, most likely guarantee 500 points from here. And then from here, if I get lucky, right? Now, again, this is a shot. It's a 1+1. They're trying to pull you guys into this. And again, I highly recommend against pulling your ancients if you're trying to go for this fusion, unless you're willing to spend some money or you have an insane amount of resources currently stockpiled. There you have it. I'm at 29.13. I believe I should be fine by just farming a little bit of campaign and get about 90 or so. 87 is what I need for points. I think I'll be fine with the 87 because I can use this energy. I have 100, 300, 700 energy from this is not bad. So I'll use that energy, or at least some of the energy, towards campaign brutal and just keep on farming. And by the way, just a heads up is you won't get, if you're farming Nightmare, it does not drop mystery shards. So you have to farm brutal. I recommend stage 6 or drop it back to stage 3 so you can get more silver in your account as well for the upcoming gear enhancements if they require you to get do the gear enhancement for fragments. There you have it. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna pull 2. I'm gonna pull two ancients just for the video. I'm only at 37, so this will be 2 ancients. It'll bring me to 39 ancients. There you go. All right, so I didn't get anything. I'm gonna stop it there. Unfortunately, I'll probably save up at least 5 more ancients until the next champion chase, or summoning event rather. So there you have it. Nothing pulled really good on the account. It's just for getting the fragments, and I'm really close for the fragments now at this point. I only need to get 47 mystery shards. So anyways, that's what I would recommend doing. If you guys have a crazy amount of shards, or if you pulled a champion of your that you wished to get, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it, and I will see you on a video soon. Take care.